first layer on, which is lovely. Look at that. That is brilliant. So it's just mine to do now. Oh, hopefully it won't take as long as what this did. This took quite a while to do, but hey, if it saves you an emergency, very worth it. Hello everybody and welcome to today's vlog. Today's vlog is a massive experiment and we're so excited about it. So we are making our own emergency burners for camping. So what that means is William over there is doing some old pencils. These are pencils that he's had for years and years and years and never ever used. So what he's doing is he's scraping those into there. I'm using some Lilandi, which we have in the garden, and we're going to see whose is better. I'm scraping mine into here because I'm having to use a knife, because when I tried to use a pencil sharpener, I broke it. So I'm just scraping off my scrapings into here, and we will show you what we're going to be using and how we're going to be doing it as we go along. So let's first of all get our first layer of wood in our little pots, and these are just bog standard tuna tins. Ooh, there we go. So that is my pot, my first layer on there, which is lovely. That's all squashed down. I'm very happy with that. And this is William's over here, who has got the first layer of his pencil in, which is great. So now what we've got to do is get some wax. So this base layer here needs a layer of wax on top. So I best go heat some up. Oh, just to let you know as well, you don't have to have posh wax. This is just the remnants of an old candle that I used to have. So I'm just going to warm it up and drip it on top. So I'm having to switch over to helmet cam to be able to do this, because I've got some boiling water here and a really old candle here. It's an old Christmas candle. And I always wondered what to do with it, because we don't like waste in this house. So William, do you want to put your tin on there? And once this is heated up, I can then just put the, no, not quite enough heat yet for it to be burning through. We are waiting for the wax to start melting. William has decided to fire bits of wood at me. Here comes another one. There it goes. And another. Lovely. So unfortunately the bowl didn't work. So what we're having to do now is use one of our old dog bowls, which we can do because we don't have any dogs anymore, and we're going to put that in there and put that over the burner. However, I don't want to do it on the table, and I don't think that's heat proof down to the bottom, so I'm going to have to find a mat first. But yeah, so hopefully soon we should be pouring wax into these two tubs. Right, so if memory serves me right, turn this down. There we go. Pop that in there and wait until that does its magic. We have our wax over here, which you can see is now melting wonderfully. And I have got an exceptionally filthy Christmas tablecloth that looks like it needs a darn good shake outside, because there is a lot of pieces of wood chippings on it. Oh, I tell you what though, so far the hardest bit has been melting the wax. Who thought that was a thing? But it is melting. Oh yeah, it is melting. Melting really well. Not be long that, and we'll be able to put it in. Yay! Right, let's see whether or not there is enough in this now to be able to start covering the things with, the wood with. Ooh, I've got this to be able to hold it in. Oh, look at that. That is lovely. William, that is going on brilliantly. Fantastic. Right, let's burn some more. I didn't watch the video where it does it. Does it just need an all over covering, or does it need to be sat in it?
An all over covering and sit in it.
Yeah, all over covering and to sit in it. Right, perfect. It's a good job I've got quite a few old candles, isn't it? first layer on, which is lovely. Look at that. That is brilliant. So it's just mine to do now. Oh, hopefully it won't take as long as what this did. This took quite a while to do. But hey, if it saves you an emergency, very worth it. Covering of mine, I'm just moving the wax around inside it so that there's a lovely even coverage over everything. And now I get to do the ace bit, which is give it another layer of these shavings. Now, just to let you know, even though I've used Lilandi, the only reason that I'm using Lilandi is because I've got loads in the garden from when we had a hedge cut down, and we use it for barbecues, don't we? And when we're eating outside, it burns really, really, really well. Well, it does for us anyway, in what we've used it for before. We've never used it for this purpose, so I've no idea whether it'll burn well here. But yeah, I'm going to squish this down now and then see how we get on with that layer. That looks brilliant. Fabulous. But yeah, the Lilandi was cut down about 2 years ago, so it's very, very, very seasoned wood. I wouldn't recommend using anything fresh for this because I just don't think it would work. Well, it used to work, or it worked online, but it's not working for us. Definitely not. That is just making a teeny tiny bit of sawdust and is rubbish. Right, best get back to the old-fashioned way, doing it by hand. Really done. Takes so much more candle wax than I ever imagined. We'd got 2 virtually full candles that I thought would be absolutely no issue whatsoever, that we wouldn't even need any more. And I'm having to go on to my lovely tea tree candles to melt, purely because we've not got enough. So I would definitely advise you, if you're going to do this, find a stockist of cheap candles first, because you're going to need quite a bit of wax. It's amazing how big these actual tins are. I had no idea. Oh, here we go. Not many candles left. Quite a bit longer than we ever anticipated, but that is the finished product. That is my Lilandi in a tin of wax, and that is William's pencil shavings. Oh, shouldn't have lifted it up. The wax is still firming up. We'll wait until that's set and then we'll give it a go at cooking. Test. We're going to see whether or not they light. Go on then. Oh yeah, that's burning. That is burning. Like yours then as well. That's it. Oh yeah. Perfect. Right, we'll put them out because we're indoors. That doesn't want to go out because we are indoors and I don't want to die of carbon monoxide poisoning. But the next test is let's cook some food on them. It's now 24 hours after we made the candles and we're just going to light them. We've popped them inside some old dog bowls purely as a bit of a windbreak because it is quite a windy day today. So go on then, William, light them. Let's see how we burn. Might have to set them going in the house. It is quite windy today. If not, we can go by the back door. Oh no, there it goes. It's off. So that one's alight. And then we'll burn my one. Now, to get it going, we're against the wall and we're doing it with a flint and steel. There we go, that should see it going. If you could do the same with mine, that would be great. Ooh, that is going. There we go, we're off. Fantastic. That's got it going, hasn't it? That's got it going lovely. Well, at least we know how to do it in future, even on a windy day. But we've started using the wall as well. We've got the wall in the background as a nice windbreak. Right, let's get them burning a little bit more, and then we can add the grate to be able to cook over. Fantastic. There we we go, we have the grills going. Now I know that the grills look a bit gross, they are very, very, very old and rusty, but we're not cooking directly on them, so no harm there. So they are going brilliant now, aren't they? All they needed was the flint and steel and some cotton wool, so that is our absolute must go to. So William has got some chicken strips and I have got some mozzarella burgers. So I also have my pan, which I'm going to place on there. This is an outside pan, as you can probably tell. It's very, very, very burnt. And then we have our very nice 1 cal spray. A few squirts of that. Yummy! In fact, quite a few squirts of that because I don't like anything sticking to my pans. Have you got a knife to cut into that? Have you got a knife? Of course he's got a knife! He's always got a knife! Perfect! So I'm starting to bubble up there, so this might make some nice sizzling noises when I plonk, whoopsies, my veggie burgers on. Oh yeah. Lovely. And yours is going on there, your chicken strips. We are still burning under there. Brilliant. I always feel a little mean cooking chicken in front of the chickens. Never mind, I'll get over it. Update now. Oh, mine looks to be going great guns under that. Fantastic. Don't think we've got an actual sizzle going yet, but there's a bit of steam. Williams is under there. Ooh. Again, not so much going on top. Let's have a quick look underneath. Oh, it is a teeny tiny bit of flame. Oh, I'm starting to sizzle. Definitely starting to sizzle. I can see some steam in there now. I can even hear it a little bit. Yummy, yummy, yummies. Williams, maybe not so much. No sizzling going on in there. Oh no, absolute disaster. Mine's gone out. Completely out. Burnt out. Everything's still sizzling, but there is no flames, nothing. So because Williams isn't cooking either, there is still flame though. His is winning. He definitely still has flame. What we have done, or what we're going to do, is light the barbecue and do it over that instead. A very, very, very smoky barbecue there with our wood on it. Choking everybody out. Hope the neighbours don't mind. William's stove is still going over here. And mine died a death. Definitely think there must have been too much wax on mine. That took a little bit longer than we anticipated. Even the chickens have gone to bed, bless them. But we're just waiting for the flames to die down now. So we've got some hot coals, already got the thing on there. Williams is still going. He's moved tins around. I mean, it's still not turned the colour of them, but there we go. It is still going. Mine is dead, which is not good. I might see if I can scrape all of the thing off the top and see what's going on under there. Looks like William's already been in it. Have you already been in that? Yep, William's already been in it. Right, but yeah, it's definitely the way to do it is not to use Lilandi. We've even emptied some of the wax out of here because we believe it just has far too much wax in. Not only that, it was too high where it was. So I've got some wood here at the side, and we're going to see whether or not we can give it another go. There we go, that's on. Let's see if that gets going again. And if it does, like quickly put the pan on top like that, which is much lower, way lower. Look at that, that's awesome. And see whether or not that does actually cook. Because as much as I want to cook them quickly, That's still got another few minutes until it's good enough to cook on. It'll just burn the pans if we put it on there. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is good. That it was a good brainwave, that one. I don't have them very often, but that was a good one. Still going, and even better than still going, we have sizzling. There is sizzling going on. Awesome job. And William's just gone to get another pan because that is starting to look quite ready for going over, but we've got 1,000,001 camping pans and he doesn't want to burn his little food tins. So hopefully we should be eating soon because I'm starving. Chuck that on there. That'll be sizzling in no time. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Yummy. Chicken strips. Proper sizzles going on now. Are cooking beautifully now, and I mean beautifully, sizzling and browning. Now I would say I can't do this one-handed, but just to let you know how I'm eating it, they're vegetarian burgers because unfortunately, not through choice, I am vegetarian. Got some fresh bread with some cheddar cheese and some sweet chili sauce. Inside of the garden, it looks like we are very nearly done. That looks gorgeous. There's just something so pleasurable about cooking over a fire this close to Christmas, because Christmas is in less than a week. It just almost feels naughty, like this is a summer thing. You should not be cooking food over flames at Christmas time. How very dare you? It's absolutely brilliant. Loving doing it. But I think there's going to be more of this to come. There we go, my burgers are done. Yes, that looks amazing if you can see it. And William's now doing some cheesy bread in there as well. So the next thing is, how long do these burn for? So far they've been going for an hour, maybe an hour and 5 minutes. So let's see exactly, and yours has burnt the whole time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Mine had about 15 minutes off while we worked out how to work it. But yeah, doing really well. Yum, 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 yum. Absolutely delicious. Wow, these are going absolutely better than ever. They're absolutely brilliant. They've been going now for 1 hour and 50 minutes, believe it or not. We've had to try and cover around the side of them so that the wind doesn't blow them out, but they're doing absolutely brilliantly. And just to show how long they've been going, this fire's nearly out now. Virtually completely out. That is great, so we'll keep an eye on them. But to say that we had the initial problem due to the wax, that was purely because we had too much wax in there. As soon as we took some out of the Lalande, it's absolutely going for it. It's still not as good as Williams though. Williams has got a right flame on it now. It took a lot longer to get going, but now it's going. And I can promise you, there is some real heat off it. Some real heat. Wow, it's now 2 hours, 20 minutes. Mine's not looking all that great, even though it is going. And Williams is going absolutely fantastically. Oh, honestly, these are a massive success. Absolutely massive success. I don't think there's much that you couldn't cook in 2 hours and 20 minutes. And Williams has just gone from strength to strength. It just keeps getting better. But mine's not doing bad either. But I did cook food on mine, so yeah, even though you probably could definitely cook food on Williams now. Wow, 3 hours later. 3 whole hours later. And we still have my tin there, which I really didn't think was going to last much longer, and it's doing really well, and it's kicking off some proper heat as well. And then Williams over there, which is doing brilliantly. That's absolutely epic. That's 3 hours. Let's have a look over here at the fire. That has completely gone out. Completely gone out. No more left of it. And yet these two, wow. 3.5 hours now. Gosh, 3.5 hours. They are starting to burn down quite considerably though. I can't see there being much more to go at in those. But look at them, they've done so well. They've done really well. That has been fantastic. Wow, 4 hours. It's taken 4 hours for them to burn out. That is just incredible. Right, well, we're going to leave it there because as you can see, it's pitch black. Thank you so much for watching. We upload every Thursday or sooner. If you have watched our videos before, please do subscribe to our channel. We try and make it as fun as possible. We're going to be doing lots more outdoor stuff, even though the weather is Baltic. Press that like button and subscribe button, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye. Did you like that vlog today?
Yeah.
And what do you do now?
Hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're out.